Wolf's body kick by the challenger, level change, and Cyborg ends up on top. Hammer fist from the champion. It's over. Cris Cyborg with her 12th first-round knockout finish.
Stop scrolling because the most feared woman in MMA history just sent a fucking brutal warning to Dakota. Ditcheva Cris Cyborg, the quintuple world champion, looked into the camera and said, "I'm coming for your crown. I'll break Dakota's hype. This is war."
Right now, big time. Leslie looking to finish it right now. Cyborg trying to finish Leslie Smith. Hammer fist. Leslie hanging on, but she's hurt bad. I don't think she knows where she's at. That's Cris Cyborg.
This is not a hype girl. This is not a rising talent. This is Cris fucking Cyborg, the most violent female fighter alive. 28 wins, 21 knockouts. Only loss, Amanda Nunes. She's crushed Gina Carano, Julia Budd, Leslie Smith, Kat Zingano, Yana Santos, Tanya Evinger. She doesn't talk. She destroys people. And in her latest interview, she didn't whisper. She didn't respectfully call her out. She said, "I'm ready. I'm coming for Dakota. This is the biggest fight of my life."
I'm ready. I'm healthy. I want to end my career doing super fights, the biggest fights my fans would like to see, the exciting fight. I want to complete it 20 years. You know, I'm 18. I love the sport. I love my fans. I appreciate it. Thankful for every single one. But I want to do the biggest fight. I think this is the cool end the career like.
This wasn't hype. This was a declaration. Dakota Ditcheva is undefeated, 15-0, PFL World Champion, youngest ever $1 million champion. She dominated Tyla Santos. She broke her hand, still won, and she's preparing for her Dubai super fight versus Denise Kiel-Holtz. But here's the nightmare. Cris Cyborg is the only fighter who can match Dakota's aura. Dakota is dangerous. Cyborg is the GOAT of violence.
Santos is in She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
This is two worlds colliding. Dakota Ditcheva, the future Cris Cyborg, the ruler of the past who refuses to leave her throne. Cyborg is the only fighter in history to hold belts in UFC, Bellator, Strikeforce, Invicta, PFL. Nobody has ever done that. She is the final boss, and Cyborg believes Dakota is entering her territory. Dakota is used to call-outs, Manon Fiorot, Araujo, and more. But this is different. Cyborg isn't asking for her shot. She is declaring ownership. I'll break Dakota's hype. This is Predator talk.
I'm ready. I'm healthy.
Dakota Ditcheva, youngest champion, undefeated, walking into a cage with the most dominant finisher in women's MMA. This isn't striker versus striker. This is legacy versus prophecy. Cyborg wants Dakota's hype. Dakota wants to prove she's the new queen who breaks first, the legend or the rising monster. So tell me, does Dakota knock off the final boss? Or does Cris Cyborg destroy the hype train again? This might be the biggest women's MMA fight ever. Drop your prediction, smash like, subscribe, because this rivalry just became real.
And just look at the target areas as well.
Head kick nobbles her. This could be it. Pavlakevich needs to come up. Get
Big
up the
work
fence.
here for Palacio. Palacio goes so psycho and gets the stoppage. She takes a bow. And what a victory that was.
Julia Psycho Palastri has just sent the most terrifying warning yet to Dakota Ditcheva, and she means business. The Brazilian striker didn't just talk. She destroyed Karolina Kowalkiewicz in Rio, and right after the fight, she made it crystal clear. Your undefeated streak is over, Dakota. I'm coming for you. This is no empty call-out. Julia Palastri is one of the most dangerous women Dakota could ever face, and her message is shaking the entire flyweight division.
I came here to show that Brazil has so many talents and we are so strong in our way, and I really want to master this weight class because I'm here to show all my aggressivity and to win the belt sooner, I hope.
You could feel the intensity when Julia dropped that warning. Her eyes said it all. This wasn't hype. This was a promise. Dakota, I'm not like the others. I finish people. And honestly, looking at her record, she's got every right to say that Julia Psycho Polastri has 14 wins, only 5 losses, and she's finished 5 by TKO and 3 by submission. She's not a point fighter. She's a hunter. And when she smells weakness, she goes for the kill. Back in September 2023, Julia Polastri fought Patricia Alujas on Dana White's Contender Series. Nobody expected her to dominate like that. She submitted Alujas and walked straight into a UFC contract. Dana loved it. Fans loved it. And instantly, people saw something special. A Brazilian storm rising in the women's division. And she didn't stop there. In January 2023, before the UFC, Julia won the LFA strawweight title by beating Brenda Godig. She's built for big moments and she delivers when it counts. When she entered the UFC, it wasn't easy. Julia's debut came against the tough Josephine Knudsen, and she lost a decision. But instead of backing down, she came back stronger. In October 2024, she beat Corey McKenna in a split decision war, then faced one of the division's most experienced grapplers, Lupita Godinez, earlier this year. And though she lost that fight, she learned. Because right after that, she walked into Rio de Janeiro and ended Karolina Kowalkiewicz with a brutal TKO. The arena exploded. The message was clear. Julia Polastri is no longer a prospect. She's a problem.
I came here to show that Brazil has so many talents and we are so strong in our way. And I really want to master this weight class because I'm here to show all my aggressivity and to win the belt sooner, I hope.
And now she's targeting the undefeated queen, Dakota Ditcheva. Dakota, you've been crushing names, but you haven't faced a real psycho yet. That was Julia's exact vibe in her post-fight interview. No smiles, no jokes, just pure fire. She's calling out Dakota at the perfect time, too. Dakota's hype is through the roof, undefeated, confident, maybe even a little too comfortable. And Julia, she's fresh off a knockout, hungry, violent, dangerous. Let's be honest, if this fight happens, it's going to be pure chaos. Dakota Ditcheva has the range, the speed, and that deadly Muay Thai, but Julia Polastri, she walks through fire. Her nickname Psycho isn't for show. She literally thrives on chaos. She's not afraid to eat a shot to land one, and that's what makes her so scary. Dakota has never fought someone who doesn't care about getting hit, who wants to be in the pocket and trade until one falls. It's Brazil versus England. Emotion versus calculation. Chaos versus control. Julia fights with her heart, with pure emotion, while Dakota is cold, calculated, surgical. But when that cage door closes, all that matters is who bites down harder. And Julia Polastri is ready to test Dakota's chin like no one ever has before.
Polastri goes psycho and gets the stoppage. She takes a bow, and what a victory that was.
Your undefeated streak is over. I'm coming, Dakota. That was Julia's promise, and the way she's fighting, she just might make it real. So tell me who you got. The undefeated queen of violence, Dakota Ditcheva, or the Brazilian psycho, Julia Polastri? Drop your picks in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button if you're ready for this war. Because make no mistake, this fight would be madness.
There's nobody important above me at the moment, so I guess we just have to see what happens with that.
Zingano, and how much more can Misha take? An elbow, and that'll do it! Cat Zingano is your #1 contender!
Cat Zingano just sent shockwaves through women's MMA with a bombshell aimed right at Dakota Ditcheva. Out of nowhere, she's praising Dakota as gorgeous, fantastic, and a fighter who deserves big fights, but then she dropped the hammer. In the future, I'll beat Dakota Ditcheva. That line stopped fans in their tracks. Compliment followed by a threat. Genius promo or delusional play from a veteran trying to stay relevant? Let's break this down. First, let's acknowledge Cat Zingano didn't just come out swinging, she opened with respect. She literally called Dakota a gorgeous and fantastic fighter. That's rare because usually veterans dismiss rising stars. But Cat isn't denying Dakota's hype. She's fueling it. Why? Because the bigger Dakota's star shines, the bigger Cat looks when she says, "I'll beat her." It's promo 101. Build your opponent, then tear them down.
Sprinkle by TKO or KO. I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from
Dakota Ditcheva isn't just another name. She's undefeated, she's violent, she's finishing fights quick. That's why fighters like Cat want her name. Beating Dakota isn't just a win, it's a career revival. One highlight knockout against the hottest rising star and boom, instant relevance, instant paychecks, instant headlines. Let's talk resume. Cat Zingano has fought everyone. She's the last woman to beat Amanda Nunes before Nunes became the GOAT. She's gone toe-to-toe with Rousey, Juliana, Pena, and Cris Cyborg. She's not a hype machine. She's a proven warrior. Now compare that to Dakota Ditcheva. She's young, undefeated, violent, and finishing fights fast. Her hype is nuclear. Promoters love her. Fans love her. She's marketable, dangerous, and feels like the future of the division. So when Cat calls her out, it's not random. It's a clash of eras. The veteran who paved the way versus the new killer taking over the spotlight. Cat Zingano just lit a fire under Dakota Ditcheva, and the MMA world is watching. Compliments, threats, controversy, this has all the ingredients for a future super fight. So I'll ask you, if Cat Zingano and Dakota Ditcheva fight in the future, who wins? The veteran lioness or the new queen of violence? Drop your predictions in the comments, smash like if you want more of these fight breakdowns, and subscribe so you don't miss the next time a legend calls out a rising star.
Got her out of there, so I'm here to finish people.
Darce attempt here could convert to a Japanese necktie. If she can hook that right leg around the leg, she'll drive her left shoulder. She got it!
Tatiana Suarez just dropped a fucking bombshell on Dakota Ditcheva. In her own words, "I'm here to finish people," and now she's pointing that deadly warning straight at the PFL's undefeated Golden Girl. She didn't just stop there. Tatiana Suarez said she's coming to stop Dakota's momentum. The MMA world is on fire, and trust me, this could be the nastiest rivalry in women's MMA right now. Tatiana Suarez is not your average fighter. She's a monster on the mat, an elite wrestler, a suffocating grappler, and one of the most dominant forces women's MMA has ever seen. After years battling injuries, Suarez made her comeback and instantly reminded the world why she was once called the female Khabib. She came back, she dominated, and she let everyone know she's not here to play around. She's here to finish careers, but standing in her way, the UFC's undefeated phenom, Dakota fucking Ditcheva. Dakota's rise has been nothing short of meteoric. She's fast, she's flashy, and she's destroying everyone put in front of her. With her striking power and highlight reel knockouts, Dana White has been hyping her as the next big superstar. Some fans even call her the future face of the women's division. But here's where it gets explosive. Instead of chasing a title shot quietly, Suarez went directly after Dakota Ditcheva. On camera, she said it loud and clear. "I'm here to finish people. I'm coming to finish Dakota."
Got her out of there, so I'm here to finish people.
This wasn't just trash talk. This was a veteran killer aiming her sights on the UFC's golden prospect. Suarez knows exactly what she's doing, stopping Dakota's hype train before it gets out of control. And let's break this down. Styles make fights. Suarez is a relentless grappler who drowns strikers with pressure. Dakota Ditcheva, a pure striker with knockout power and the kind of confidence only an undefeated record gives you.
This girl is a true Valkyrie in the world of martial arts.
This is a nightmare matchup for both. If Suarez drags Dakota to the mat, the hype could be dead in one night. But if Dakota